Hey, this is John, All Things Paranormal. We will be starting here shortly. About
1 minute.
Less than 1 minute. We have less than 1 minute for your entertainment.
25 seconds.
25 seconds.
15
15
seconds.
seconds. Hey, we jumped right ahead of episode. Hey, this is John.
This is Don.
All Things Paranormal.
So guess what we're doing the show over tonight?
What, Hollywood?
No, the difference between real life and the movies.
Alright, now before we get started on the show that we have planned out, welcome back.
That's right.
You know, we have been doing this, what do you want to call that? Social distancing to make sure that ain't nobody get the COVID.
Yeah.
Don't want nobody spread with the COVID.
We hope everybody's safe.
We hope everybody is safe and sound, especially those people that's having to get out and all this. That is essential personnel.
That's right.
You know, we want to make sure all y'all are safe and stay safe. You know, but we're going to start our shows back. We're going to same thing.
Yeah, every other week, every other Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday.
In 2 weeks, you'll see us see us here again.
Now we already got our planned show down, our show planned out for next Tuesday.
We do?
Yep, we do.
All right.
We're going to kind of lead into it a little bit on this show, since this is going to be kind of one of our primary things. But anyway, I want to say something, and it's happened while we were out on social distancing, and we didn't have our show going. And it's been a few weeks ago, probably about 3 weeks ago, they had a big thing in the paper or in the news.
Oh yeah.
About aliens.
Yeah, everybody.
Joe Rogan posted something saying that, hey, look, you know, we got the Senate is coming through with this stuff, and we have aliens flying around, and he's showing all these actual videos and stuff like that, and it's all made public. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to have to say, All Things Paranormal was ahead of all of it.
That's right. It was about a year ago when we announced all
About a year ago, we put all those videos up, and if y'all remember, we had y'all write the Department of Energy and Department of Defense and send a little letter, do a little homework, and say, make this stuff public. Now, I'm not saying that All Things Paranormal and our fan base had something to do with it.
But somebody had something to do
But
with it.
it's mighty suspicious.
That's right. I think somebody got up there and done a little something.
Somebody has done a little something. So, you know, when we send a little homework out, don't think that things ain't getting accomplished.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody that did what they needed to.
You know, and that goes to show that, hey, look, we are nationwide. People listen.
We've been nationwide.
People listen.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, some people listen. Not a lot of people listen, but some people.
Somebody listen.
Yeah. So hey, we're gonna start off right here. Let's get a commercial going. That way we can get it out of the way, then get on to our show. Oh, we gotta find a commercial. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All things paranormal. All right, we managed to get up there and take out 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Is that all it's to it?
And didn't say nothing.
And I ain't said anything. Well, I tell you what, we're going to expand this on just a little bit further on that 4 minutes. I tell you what, Don, give me a camera on up here to our second section up
All
here.
right.
All right, now,
Yeah.
let's take the other camera. Let's bring that a little closer.
Hold on a minute. I'm trying to find that other camera.
Big camera 3, I think.
Oh, wait. It's a zoom.
All right, now that's zoomed in. It's not real good zoomed in, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's go back to the other one. All right, if you want to just pause it on your stuff and zoom in, right up here is our website. It's allthingsparanormaltx.com. And that particular website, now I know we have people just been watching us on Facebook and stuff like that, but you can actually view the show on allthingsparanormaltx.com by this little square right here that says live feed. It goes right up to YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. We're broadcasting on YouTube also. And so in that particular website that we have, you can go to our hats, our cups, t-shirts, stuff like that if you want to make a purchase and help us out, because we do have things that cost money, believe it or not.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. That's not why we're doing it. But we appreciate the the greens of the palm every once in a while. And but anyway, they have that's various different stuff. Now we only have, if you go to the thing up here and it has photos and videos, I'm gonna have to say
We're lacking.
We got one. We have our Goliad hunt up there, and we've had several in the process of that. So anyway, y'all check that out. It's allthingsparanormaltx.com. Oops, let's go back.
Not there.
allthingsparanormaltx.com will bring us up to it. So anyway, let's go back over here to the other.
And I'm back.
And we're back. So, anyway, tonight's show is how does Hollywood differ than real life?
Man, it's quite a bit.
There's quite a bit of things different between Hollywood's stuff they put out and the actual things that, in true life that really happened. Now, you want to know the earliest that was created, ever since there was movies and videos that was created in 1885 by George Eastman and William Walker. This is the first movie that was ever created, and that was done back in 1885. And shortly thereafter, you have the first horror movie was in 1896, and it's called House of the Devil, and it's by George Melies. Now, let's go ahead and show the little clip of that. This is what that thing looked like. What was that?
Go.
Video 2.
Yep.
So what happened since then? It was about a guy that goes into two guys that go into his house. They have a bat that transforms into a guy named Mevis, whatever it is, an agent of the devil that conjures up demons out of a cauldron. And at the end, the bad guy gets run off with a crucifix. Now there's a ton of shows done that are based on true events. Ever since you had video done, that was the first first old horror movie done. Ever since you had horror movies done, they started being based off of true life events. Now, why is it? there's several different reasons why that they do that. Why they base it off of it, but then when you go to watch it, it's like, man, this ain't even close to being true. Well, one of the reasons why is the events are spread out over an extended period of time. On The Exorcist, we're talking about the actual true events that took place that the movie The Exorcist was based off of, was months that took. And it even had years of follow-up.
But what's the difference between that and the movies? Did the bed go flying through the
and they only had in that particular movie, they only had 2 hours, to produce the amount of stuff that went wrong to put it in there. Now, did the bed get picking up? Well, I don't know. It says we're going to get into some of that stuff on our next show because we're going to actually be discussing the possessions.
Yeah.
And that's going to be one of our main factors over that. But just because that's part of it, we're going to allude to most of that. So why do they do it? That's in that particular thing, is so they can squeeze it down within all the events that take place within a certain amount of time, just within an hour or two. Also, sensationalism. When people tell stories, there's always some type of embellishment to it. People use the example. Let's use like example of fishing.
Yeah. How big was the fish you caught?
How big was the fish you caught? It actually out there was like yes.
Yeah.
That's so that they changed the real events down to what is actually to fit the movie. Also, that brings in the reason why number 3 is to make it more appealing to the viewer. Like in The Exorcist, whenever they were doing different things.
Go ahead.
Like when they were doing, say, spitting out the green pea soup or turning the head around, that has a certain fright factor.
Hey, we got video of this. Check this out.
Here with this parent. Would you like to leave a message? I see she catches. If that's true, then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it? What is it?
So, with that being done, I have not seen, and in fact, the actual one of the priests that was there during that says, no,
He did not see
there
the
was
green
no
pea soup.
green pea soup coming out. Now, it has a certain fright factor to it. That's so that people, actually, the whole number one thing is come and watch the movie.
Yeah. So they get up there and they start ad-libbing and putting 2, 3, 4, 5 different things together that what people's misconception is. And man, it just gets just crazy on what they do.
And another thing is it limits whenever they do the film and stuff like that. We're going to take The Exorcist to as an example. You had only 1 or 2 priests tied into it with a doctor, and you had the possessed girl. And in the actual true life event, there was a number of people, a ton of people that was tied off into that particular case.
But just like everything else, though, a movie, most of the time there's always a little sliver of something that might have happened.
There's always a little sliver of stuff that might happen.
And then you get the producer, directors, and actors' input, and then writers.
Yeah.
And man, it just gets, some of that stuff just gets way on out there in proportion.
You got something on there?
Huh?
You got something there?
Oh, go ahead.
So anyway, what are some of the shows that are pretty close to real life? So what is some of the stuff that has not been added to? Just really, really over embellished the show. Well, the first one that comes to my mind is
picture number 52. Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky.
That comes to my mind.
Now this guy right here was actually in the movie. He was out there seeing something he didn't recognize. He didn't like the light that was coming down. He thinks he's seeing something just downright strange. He goes out and he does get abducted. Well, and it goes through and it talks about the sheriff getting involved with it and all that stuff. And the sheriff is like, man, I didn't give everybody a lie detector test. Nobody failed. I mean, it is pretty close, true to life.
Yeah. True.
There's a little bit of embellishing in there, but very little. Because I tell you what, an alien abduction is just dang scary enough.
Yeah, it's pretty hairy.
You know, because they don't tell you what happened to you. You know.
Yeah, if you're getting abducted or something, let us know. We'll see what we can do about it.
And we can see what we can do. And that brings up another thing here too. All right. Now, anybody has any problems with, say, ghosts, Bigfoot, vampires, any of that, give us a call.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We will believe you. We will take care of what's going on, or try to anyway. And you know,
we might hurt your feelings.
Might hurt your feelings if we don't get anything.
But
you know, that's not. You know, we're not going to make up stuff that goes through. That's not what we do. You know.
So here, you know, I got up there and I had the luxury of taking and go and seeing the Amityville house.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go see the picture here. I might have showed y'all before. Let's see that picture. Well, there it is. Hey, guess who that is right there? Huh? That is one good-looking son of a gun right there.
You can get no closer.
Man, well, I'm gonna tell you about that. They're not too keen on anybody running up there and saying, "Hey, man, let me in. Let me take a look see." They're not thrilled about that, you know. And all it was back then was it was actual murders that, you know, the guy got up there and pleaded that the devil made him do it, you know, that there's an entity there. And so the papers ran with it, and the next thing you know, the whole house is selling for $80,000 in a $300,000 home, you know. And that's actually a pretty cool place to see.
All right, so another one, let's take a look at this one, is Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that was actually has, it don't have footage of the actual event. It does show kind of a simulation of the event, but it does have actual, you can see the people when they talk, the actual witnesses and stuff like that to it. And whenever you see them talk, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So anyway, whenever you see people talking, you know, and trying to giving out their story and stuff, you can tell, hey, look, all these people, you know, ain't really making this up. They didn't go in there and have some 19,000 foot Bigfoot over here taking somebody off by the toenail. You know, it was actual sticking, you know, showed what they said happened. Stick the arm through a window, try to grab somebody, and was out there messing with the dog and stuff like that. So that's pretty close to the events that happened. Sticking close to the events that happened. There was not much embellishments to that. Also, now there's some to this one, and only reason why I say I like it is because you have to take a look at the actual videos that's being shown, the actual recordings of stuff in between the movie part, and that is The Fourth Kind.
The Fourth Kind was pretty. If you really sat down and watched it and
analyze the videos and stuff like that,
man, it is just something else.
Something else.
I mean, it's
especially that police video.
Yeah, shut the real live video. Yeah, that was something else, man. I mean, it's pretty cool to watch. If you don't do anything, just fast forward to it to the actual police video. Just look for the dark spot or the like the black and white type things, and you can and you can see it.
You got some more movies you want to add?
No, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna go to something different. But,
All right, go ahead.
all right. So anyway,
We're limited on time there.
yeah. Our next show, since I've mentioned The Exorcist several times, is going to be over possessions and stuff like that, demon aggravations and stuff like that. We're not going to get into anything called poltergeist or something like that. This is actually going to be actual possessions itself. Now we always kind of steer clear of that particular subject, because sometimes it can fall on the wrong side of people's views, and last thing we want to do is step on somebody's sacred cow.
Yeah.
And but we try to incorporate everybody's views in all things paranormal.
That's right.
So we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and
Right.
if we do, we're going to apologize ahead of time. Now, what do we have coming up?
We've actually got several hunts coming up. It's going to be like a multi-hunt. We're not going to say where, but we will say this. We're going to be around where we could go do the Folk Arkansas event for Bigfoot. If it goes on, there's still social distancing going on in Arkansas. There's still
This is going to be the weekend of June 19th,
19th.
20th, and then we'll be coming back 21st.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to do some stuff to do if they have the convention out there, the Folk Arkansas convention.
We're gonna slip on
Bigfoot,
up there.
We're going to slip on up there. But rest assured, if they don't have it,
We
we
still
got you covered.
That's right. So
We don't have.
But now, if they have it, and y'all come out there, y'all look us up.
Look us up.
Now, man, we'll have you a big discount on a shirt.
That's right. We may even just chuck you one.
That's right.
But anyway, we have not one night. This is what we had planned before, but we're not going to be just one night of ghost hunting. This is going to be two.
Yeah. And
You
so
get a twofer on this one.
that's right.
2 live events,
Yes. Provided.
when nothing else happens.
That's right. That they don't shut everything down.
They don't shut everything down again.
Yeah.
And we kind of had this planned before, and then all of a sudden, everything just went kaput.
Yeah. It didn't work out all that swell that last time, but I had a world pandemic.
Had a big old pandemic, and we hope that everybody's safe.
Yeah. I hope everybody's safe. So let's get on over to what's expected of the year.
Okay.
What do you expect for this year?
What do I expect? Well, let's just make it through our first, other 2 hunts. Look here, we're not been just idly sitting around.
No.
We've actually done some private investigations in between this time. We can't go into them. We know that because people don't want stuff known, but we over here we are here for you, and the pandemic won't slow us down. If you have something going on, let us know. We will be out there trying to give you a help.
We hope everybody's safe. We hope their family's safe. Y'all still safe. Stay away from each other at least 6 foot. Wash your hands. Wear a mask if you're sick. If you're sick, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Stay at home.
Yeah, stay away from everybody because we got enough problems as it is with that stuff around. So, and we want to get up there and see everybody.
So anyway, thanks for everybody that's watching.
That's right.
And if there's any questions on something, just feel free to let us know.
Yeah, if you find any good movies, let us know because we're always up to watching a good one.
Always up to watching a good one. Now we may be slipping one in. I haven't done the complete set on this because we may be doing it after the hunt or maybe doing it before. But there is an actual, and I bring this up because this is Hollywood type stuff. There was a movie done a long time ago, actually done back in the 70s, and to where it's the most deadliest movie ever made. The people that's watched it, they say the people that's watched it has had bad luck or something somebody's up and died.
Kind of like a true ring.
Kind of like a true ring. Now we can't sit up there and broadcast the movie because that'd be illegal. But I tell you what, we may be able to do some do some narratives of it, And well, everybody sits around with us and watches it on on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
And to watch the movie.
Yeah, and hey, if anybody's got the subtitles up underneath our show, I didn't even think about this, so I see it now. You know, if y'all want to turn them off or whatever, or leave them on, it doesn't really matter. But
How we got subtitles?
I don't know, but we got subtitles now. And some of them words just don't quite match up.
Yeah, some of them don't match up. We have a little bit of country dialect, and so
It's like one of it says, when we use the word hunt, they use the word hut.
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 So
I'm not sure who comes up with that.
I don't know.
But,
So anyway, don't forget, we got the hunt coming up,
Yep.
June 19th, 20th. If you have a problem with some type of paranormal event, give us a holler. That's what we're here for.
If you need to buy a shirt, cup, hat,
All things paranormaltx.com.
or send us a Facebook message, or send us a
Text
email,
us.
text us, whatever. Everybody's got a phone.
And we'll
number.
try to get it to you.
Yep. But man, I want everybody to stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay away from everybody.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
All things paranormal.
It's John, All Things Paranormal.